which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
Kanye West and his old trainer, Harley Pasternak, had a run-in in Dubai where Harley called security on Kanye.
Okay. So working for the military, I wasn't governed by the same laws that the typical person was, so I could look at the impact of certain drugs that are not everyday things.
So Harley Pasternak is a celebrity trainer. He trained Brittany Murphy. He trained Jessica Simpson. He also trained Mac Miller right before he died.
I'm saying is, look, they tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly, it took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed.
Okay, y'all, grab your popcorn because we're about to dive deep into a mind-blowing theory that could explain why Kanye West has been on a downward spiral for years. And no, it's not just because of his mom's passing. We all know the story. Kanye, the genius who once gave us classic albums, started slipping further into controversy and madness. But what was the real turning point? Well, turns out something happened to Kanye all the way back in 2016. That was the year that saw Kanye at his most erratic. And it all goes back to an incident that happened behind closed doors at the home of Harley Pasternak, Kanye's former personal trainer. Now, if that name sounds familiar, it's because Harley is no ordinary trainer. This guy has ties to some seriously sketchy stuff. And the conspiracy goes way deeper than just fitness routines. See, Pasternak had a past working in military facilities, researching mind-altering substances that could potentially control people's minds. And what's also disturbing is that his name keeps popping up when it comes to celebs who've either gone crazy or passed under mysterious circumstances. Now fast forward to 2022, and we see Harley once again making headlines, but this time it's for openly threatening Kanye and saying he could institutionalize him again. He even went so far as to tell Kanye he could send him back to zombie land. So how does someone get away with openly threatening a major celebrity like that? Why was the media silent on this? Why hasn't anyone questioned how deep this all goes? Does this mean Harley was actually involved in controlling Kanye's mind and turning him into a version of himself that doesn't even seem like the Kanye we used to know? There's a lot to unpack here, so stay tuned for the full breakdown.
Some people have other experiences. You feel everyone wants, you pretty much don't trust anyone, and they have this moment where they handcuff you, they drug you, they put you on the bed, and they separate you from everyone you know.
So allegedly, there were at least 2 attempts to put Kanye under a conservatorship. And both times, Ye said he was given meds that he didn't even recognize or know anything about. Now let's rewind to November 21st, 2016, when news broke that Kanye had some kind of episode at Harley Pasternak's house. According to media reports, things started getting really out of hand. So Pasternak called up Kanye's personal doctor, Dr. Farzam, and told him to come over. But this is where it gets really shaky. Before Dr. Farzam even showed up at Pasternak's house, he called 911 claiming that Kanye was acting all erratic and needed to be hospitalized.
One of his doctors, I'm just calling for my cell phone, to request if we can have some police backup because I don't think the paramedics, you can bring both. Yeah, because I think he definitely is going to need to be hospitalized, so I wouldn't just do the police by itself.
Something definitely doesn't add up here because why was this doctor so hell-bent on getting Kanye hospitalized before even seeing him? How can you diagnose someone without even laying eyes on them? Is this something Harley Pasternak made him do? Now fast forward to 2022, Kanye started going off, exposing the people he claimed controlled the entire industry. And out of nowhere, he gets a crazy message from Harley Pasternak demanding a face-to-face meeting, or else he was going to send him back to Zombieland.
You and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. This is the way a Hollywood a Hollywood trainer was talking to me.
Meanwhile, fans found some wild info about Harley Pasternak, and it turned out that before he became a Hollywood trainer, he actually worked for the Canadian government. And get this, was stationed at a military facility studying ways to influence human behavior with mind-altering substances. One person on X connected the dots, showing how Harley is also linked to several celebs who had mental breakdowns or died under mysterious circumstances, including Mac Miller and Brittany Murphy. And then this interview resurfaced where Harley himself admitted that his government job allowed him to experiment with all kinds of mind-altering substances without having to worry about the legal side of it all.
Got recruited by the military to help run essentially the superhuman lab, this laboratory called the Defense and Civil Institute of Environmental Medicine. And the area that I was interested in was how drugs and food affect muscular performance. And
when you say drugs, was that like performance-enhancing drugs, or are they
all kinds of drugs?
Oh, right, okay.
So working for the military, I wasn't governed by the same laws that the typical person was, so I could look at the impact of certain drugs that are not everyday things.
Now, when Kanye later talked to some paparazzi about Harley's threats, he said this was exactly what Hollywood handlers do when celebs try to break free from their control.
This is a trainer, but come to find out, he's actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California.
Kanye also shared that he was told to go to anger management, where they gave him medication he didn't even recognize. And later, a different doctor told him that this medication might have triggered his breakdown in 2016.
They sent me this anger management class, and then the guy just gave me some medication, just like, yo, take this. I had never taken medication my entire life. And one doctor said, okay, you started like this slope or something.
But hold up, the story gets even crazier. In another interview, Kanye revealed that after his hospitalization, he was given a crazy high dose of lithium. And when the interviewer joked about them trying to Britney Spears him, Kanye said they were actually trying to take him out, just like they did Michael Jackson.
Saying is, look, they tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And they when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look at
they would have Michael Jackson
or worse, yeah. So look at what they did. Look at what they did to Britney. When she went in, she was tired, she was exhausted, she was in a bad way. But 10 years of that medication wrecked her brain. You can see it now.
But fast forward to November 2023, and Kanye claimed Harley Pasternak is still stalking him. Kanye even posted a video of Harley searching for him at a hotel in Dubai. And Kanye's team was seriously worried about what Harley was up to. And it doesn't end there. During his Dubai listening party, Kanye accused Harley of being involved in the death of 90s pop star Aaron Carter.
No, none of y'all motherfuckers here with no Instagram, nobody living, nobody at, and I don't want to hear shit from none of these Jewish niggas talking about, oh, he's in an episode. Harley Pasternak followed me to the fucking hotel. The nigga killed Aaron Carter, and now they acting like they won't clear the Backstreet Boys sample. You get what I'm saying? Harley Pasternak, pusher. Your trainer, Harley Pasternak, Jay-Z.
On November 5th, 2022, Aaron Carter tragically drowned in his bathtub. They said it was likely from the substance he took, and the official cause was ruled as accidental. But here's where it gets creepy. Just one day before he died, Aaron posted something strange. He wrote, "Yo, Kanye, let's talk, man to man." And get this, Kanye later claimed in an interview that Aaron was taken out because he tried to talk to him about Harley Pasternak.
Due to his mental health, himself. That way, if they did attempt to kill me, or like they killed Michael Jackson or JFK, then, or Aaron, what is the guy's name? Aaron Carter, the guy who wanted to talk to me about the Harley Pasternak situation. If they did do that, they would say, oh, it's Ye's mental health.
But hold up, the rabbit hole goes even deeper, y'all. You've probably seen by now that Kanye's back on X, posting all sorts of wild stuff, calling out celebs, going after their kids, sharing actual corn videos, and just doing whatever he can to stir things up. His latest rants have been so out of control that even his most loyal fans are starting to back off. But then things took another insane turn when a blind item went viral, claiming there's a bigger plan behind the scenes. point, and Kanye's wild behavior might actually be a setup to put him under a conservatorship. And apparently, this is the real reason Kanye's wife, Bianca Censori, was assigned to him in the first place.
After some continuously puzzling behavior from Kanye West, including a bizarre Super Bowl commercial last night and his stunt at the Grammys with Bianca Censori, Bianca Censori is allegedly planning on getting him into a conservatorship to control his money. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations. After last night, the quote-unquote wife of the permanent A-list rapper is one day closer to getting him into a conservatorship and controlling his money. And again, this is allegedly Bianca Censori and Kanye West. The related headline reads, Kanye West's bizarre Super Bowl ad shot on an iPhone while sitting in a dentist chair. Kanye West bought another local TV ad during the Super Bowl to promote his Yeezy fashion brand, and this time viewers in Los Angeles had a chance to see it. The lo-fi ad, which West said was shot with an iPhone, directed viewers to his brand's Yeezy.com website. In the ad, West said he was sitting at the dentist. The ad wasn't seen nationally, but sold in at least one major local market, Los Angeles. So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money put on a commercial on these new teeth, so once again I had to shoot it on an iPhone, he said. Then he stammered, go to Yeezy.com.
See, ever since Kanye started speaking out against some big players in Hollywood, the industry has tried everything to shut him down. He was blacklisted, lost his billion-dollar empire, and it seemed like his career was over. But somehow Kanye came back, dropped new music, launched a new fashion line, and simply refused to go away. And that's when things started getting really strange. So back in the fall of 2022, right after Harley Pasternak threatened to send him back to Zombieland, Kanye made a statement that hits differently now and said that if he ever goes away and comes back, it won't be him.
If I ever went anywhere, we know why. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly.
I believe at this point we're all one race. We're the human race. At this point, it's going to take us all coming together under God and helping each other. And I want to talk about the Jewish comment. It's actually proving the exact point that I made. So many actors been bullied behind the scenes. So you even got people like Ari Emanuel asking people to not do business with me. That's how this town has been running for so long. They'll mute you. They'll try to mute you at all costs.
Now here's the crazy part. In December 2022, reports started saying that Kanye went missing. No one could get in touch with him, and for weeks, people were seriously wondering if something had happened to him. But then out of nowhere, Kanye popped up again in January 2023 and introduced his new wife, Bianca Censori, a woman no one had ever heard of before. What's wild is that no one knew Kanye and Bianca were even dating before they suddenly revealed that they had secretly gotten married. In fact, right before he disappeared in December 2022, Kanye was still publicly talking about Kim Kardashian and begging for his family back. So this was sketchy from the start. And a lot of Kanye's fans immediately started asking who Bianca really was and where she came from. And that's when some started to speculate that Bianca was actually assigned to Kanye as his handler. What's also crazy is that just before Kanye went missing in December 2022, he was on a rant in interviews about how dangerous corn was, warning that the entertainment industry and social media were pushing a sinister agenda to mess with young minds. But as soon as Bianca came into the picture, Kanye completely switched up and took his corn obsession to another level. Now he's out here dressing Bianca like she's just walked off an adult movie set, posting corn on his social media, and even hinted that he wants to start his own adult film company. But just when you thought things couldn't get any wilder, reports started circulating that Kanye's new handlers allegedly got him addicted to nitrous oxide, aka laughing gas. And it's supposedly all a part of a bigger plan to put him under a conservatorship. A few months ago, Kanye's former chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, actually filed a legal affidavit claiming that Kanye is hooked on nitrous. And he didn't hold back. He even named names, saying that Kanye's dentist, Thomas P. Connolly, who some believe is another Hollywood handler, is the one supplying him with the gas. Milo put all of this under oath in a sworn affidavit saying, "There is a reason Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, is no longer capable of successfully releasing music or clothing. In fact, there are several reasons, but the most serious and the most recent is his dentist, Thomas Connolly. Connolly got Ye hooked on nitrous, laughing gas. It is my belief that Connolly sought to diminish Ye's mental faculties so that Connolly and his business associates could extract millions of dollars from him." Meanwhile, Kanye's fans, who have been calling out Dr. Connolly online, say he's been blocking anyone who talks bad about him. One fan on Reddit even posted a screenshot of Connolly's IG story and wrote, "This dude is the new Conrad Murray. They're trying to MJ Kanye. And according to the fan, Dr. Connolly actually saw his story and then immediately blocked him. So yeah, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to see there's something sketchy going on in Hollywood. But now I want to hear your thoughts on all this. Was Kanye's downfall carefully orchestrated by Hollywood handlers, or is he just spiraling on his own? From Harley Pasternak's threats to the mysterious Bianca connection and the nitrous oxide allegations, there are way too many red flags to ignore. Did they really MK Ultra Kanye into submission, or are his fans just looking for excuses? Is Kanye being controlled? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it.